I just like to do it to keep things clean. And of course, we should save often. I know Photoshop. Photoshop's telling me the layered TIFF will increase the file size. And I am aware of that. So let's do this. Let's flatten this cotton picker, duplicate. And we're going to add an R1 to that. Alright. And let's just get some more details. I think I might even try some other things, but I think this is good so far. Yeah. Ah, look at that little person back there. So cute. Alright. Good. Now, let's increase the contrast. Try to help this thing a little bit. Get our nice, you can do levels, you can do curves. Since this is in advance, I'm going to do a curve. Check my, since I did a black and white adjustment layer, it's pretty much got everything locked in. I don't need that. And we'll just darken the shadow areas. And pull down your quarter tones there. Let's go to layers. Turn it off and on, off and on. Now when it was scanned, this is a very tiny picture. So, you know, we're not going to get a whole lot of detail. So now, let's go to filter, noise, and dust and scratches. And I think maybe a 2. I think a 2 will do it. And save that snapshot right there. We'll make a little snapshot of it in our history palette. Call that DS for dust and scratches. And let me just jump back in the history palette one state and make another snapshot. Call it new. Yeah. Now let's go back to dust and scratch. I like this, you know. I like it right here, just like this. I rarely just dump a whole effect like that on a picture, but this picture is lacking so much detail, and there's so much interference with the damage going on, and it doesn't do anything it doesn't do anything to take away from it. It really, in my opinion, it enhances it tremendously. So let's go back to our curves adjustment layer and really pump that S. We really make an S curve now, increasing our 3/4 tones right about there. And let's go to window info, and we'll see the info. We're going to pay attention to the K. That means black. And when I move my mouse pointer over the dark areas, I'm getting 95%. Move over to the light areas, I'm getting 19, 20. That's a little too dark for highlights. So let's drag out our quarter tone anchor point and push in our highlight. Now we go back to our quarter tone anchor point, pull back down. Now we don't have such an S. It's not quite an S, it's more like an F. A little cursive F without the little horizontal line coming through it. Yes. And go to layers, turn this off and on, off and on. There's no detail in these shirts at all, but why blow it out anyways? Let us paint away some of that change through this handy mask, which the adjustment layer is so kind to give us. Jump to the paintbrush tool and switch to black. Switch to black, opacity 30%, and paint. And paint. And paint. And paint. And paint. And paint and paint and paint. And paint and paint and paint. And paint and paint and paint and paint and paint and paint and paint. And paint and paint and paint and paint. Alright. Now let's see. Before, after. Much better. We could still put some detail and separate some of the parts, such as her little head covering. And one way to do that would be to grab the path tool, make a quick path around this, and then we shall go to the path palette. Let us activate that path, make it a selection, and feather it 5. Let's see what happens. Jump to quick mask, jump out of quick mask. Very nice. Like I said, this is an advanced tutorial. I know some of y'all saying, what the heck is he doing? But some of y'all think, oh, this is good. I'm glad I see it like this, because, yeah. So I got a paintbrush tool. And now I'm painting on this brand new layer. I just made a brand new layer, but I got this selection activated. Now I've separated him from the background a little bit, and then I pull the opacity back to about 55%. Looks good. Merge that down. And let's just do this. Let's go down here, make a new layer, new blank layer. Paint some black here, paint some black here, and here, and here, and here, and here. And what's going on? Oh, I still have my selection activated. Deselect your selection. Oh, that's pretty. And here, and here. And now we will carve away, make a layer mask on top of that new layer. And start painting away. Yeah, just like that. But I want to give him a little depth. Little three-dimensionality. Not a real word. Alright. And let's do the same for the gentleman up here. Which, you know, I don't like that. That's yucky, but I like the other one. So let's merge down. Save. Now I'll use a neat little filter. Let's see if I have it on this system. Through Nick Color Effects Pro. This is a cool effect. Trial period has expired. Lordy lordy. Okay. Let me put in my serial number at a later date. It seems that, you know, I always am doing this on another account on my computer, and I did not enter the serial numbers for this plugin on this account that I do the show on, but it is on the one, so I assume it's going to work, and of course I need to re-enter that, and we're out of time. So, but let us do this. I have it easier. I have a workaround for everything. We don't even need that silly plugin. Let's do this. Let's make a new blank layer above all the other layers. And black paintbrush tool, black color. Alright. And we'll make what I call a vignette. Okay. Vignette. Now, sometimes the customer says, get rid of them other people. But just in case they want them, I'm not going to go too far. See, there's a nice vignette. And then, to help the vignette, I'm going to add some grain. There I go, thinking I'm on my other account. And I hit a keyboard shortcut. Let's add noise. Make it monochromatic, Gaussian. And let's make it 4. Okay. Blur. Gaussian blur. And make that 1. Nice. Alright. Alright.